Okay, we're back. So
We are back.
So we have own troops on the player side now. And
Yes.
we need to... Well, we don't have to, but it's nice to have a name for our battalion.
Yeah,
Yes.
someone roll I guess the captain roll a d10. So you can see
Okay.
what category it is.
Because, I mean, so far, when it comes to naming stuff, we've usually gone with, like, fancy trade goods, like gold
good,
and
that's,
silk. So one.
Okay, and now
We can
I'm
call
going
them
to
the Spice Marines.
the liaison, the leader of that little unit, is a lady with a primitive female name of Haka. H-A-K-A, Haka.
H-A-K-A. All right, let me see if I have a...
Lieutenant Colonel Haka of the
Mhm.
Spice Marines.
Let's see. What cool trading goods do we have left?
here's a lady token.
There you go.
Look at that lady.
There you go.
She's the Sisters of Battle cosplayer.
Yes.
That's just their Snapchat picture.
Fuck, I can't come up with a good
I'm telling you, Spice Marines, it's done.
Spice
Oh,
Marines.
there's got to be an Imperial Guard named General.
Yeah.
I mean, what planet are they from? Are they
Yeah, like
Cadian?
It can be. This can be up to you.
Probably Cadian.
Regiment creation tables. Here we go. Homeworld, all kind of stuff here. Okay, here, yeah. Why don't we go through this? We'll find
Okay.
out. Imperial Guard recruitment tables. Recruitment demographic. D100.
Okay.
The,
Hang on.
Is this in one of the books, or did you find this online?
I found this online.
18.
Would you link it? I actually
Yeah,
want to look
yeah.
at this later.
I will link it in.
let me look up what the unit in the
18.
only war game I'm in is called.
18 is all female.
Oh, good.
Oh man.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, that's starting to make sense. Okay.
Okay, yeah, they're definitely. Like I was going to say, because he's the only warrior, but if we're going to just got a case, we've got all these women.
A nature of recruitment. It's a D10.
30. Oh, D10. 3.
3. Elite Tithe. The best of the planet were recruited for this regiment.
Yeah, they are.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay, Homeworld type. D100.
Whoop.
13.
13. I'm wasting all
Hive
my low
world.
rolls.
So this is the best of a hive world. Homeworld predominant terrain. D100.
92.
An agricultural hive world.
They're all noble-born, hard-working farm ladies.
Yeah.
Is the best of the planet. Okay.
The cream of the crop.
Ah!
I
All
get
right.
it.
What is their specialization? D10.
6.
Close combat.
Not really what we need them for. Urban close combat. They'll be
Well,
good when we attack the city.
Loyalty ratings. Okay, go ahead. D10. 3. Fanatical.
Fanatical.
Remorse, no retreat, no fear.
Well, that's why they dress like that. Oh yeah, what's their special equipment? What's their
Special
like...
equipment. D100.
96.
Yep.
Modified weaponry.
Yep, that makes sense. Especially once I get my hands on them.
So they've got like modified farm tools or something that they've then converted into weapons or something, or all their bayonets or pitchforks or something
No,
stupid.
they turned all their plowshares into chainswords.
Lasguns, yeah.
Okay, Regiment Creed, D100.
77.
Glory in death. This regiment's mission is to die and take as many enemies with it as possible.
Yes!
Why do we keep getting death cults and stuff?
Because they're cheap.
I had
Okay,
to
let's
pay a
see.
lot for these guys.
Let's see who their friends are.
Yes,
D100.
please. Please.
53.
Oh no, almost. It was almost the Serena.
Adeptus Titanicus?
Oh my god,
That's the
they've got
Titan
friends.
Legion.
They've got friends with. It's like, yeah, we're your friends with the guys in the Titans. Sure, we'll help you out. It's sure, yeah. Okay, crazy
They're
ladies, you go
probably,
over there
like,
and die, and we'll come in
They have
afterwards.
agricultural titans on their world, non-military ones.
Enemies.
Oh, yes.
D100.
98.
Other Xenos.
No, what?
No, well, no, Xenos there aren't Dark
Just- yeah,
Eldar,
it's- yeah,
Tyranids,
yeah, it's-
Eldar, or Orcs.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so let's.
Oh,
Uh,
look, there's another table
Yeah,
just
there's a
for
chart.
that.
There's a table.
No, roll another D100.
Yeah, D100.
46.
The Uvoth. And the
Yeah, oh, the
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Good. I'm glad they hate them.
They hate
Those
Ragdoll.
guys.
Okay. I think that's pretty good. Okay.
This is
Do you want
incredible.
to,
I
uh,
love rolling on tables.
Do you want to name them? Or do you just
Well,
want them to be...
So far, since we don't have a better option, I guess we're going with the Spice Marines for now.
It's such a tough name.
The Silconicus First Spice Marines.
Yep. I mean, they come from an agriculture planet that predominantly produced spice, so...
And they're like, we're going to be using them as Marine.
Please note, they were the Spice Marines before they were women in the Spice Girls.
I'm pretty sure Haka's
Oh, no.
call sign is cinnamon.
Oh yes.
Does that
Okay.
mean like we have to name all the sub commanders after the Spice Girls?
No, that's
No.
up to her. That's what she called them.
Spice! I can't believe you're going for such an old reference when it's clearly just spice.
yeah, Spice Girls older than cinnamon.
Why cinnamon though? She's like that. She doesn't look like cinnamon to me.
Because
She's more of a ginger.
you definitely
No.
don't want her to put a spoon in your mouth.
Yep.
So she's
Okay.
scary.
And one of their sayings is "the spice must flow," referring to their own blood.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
good. This is the best acquisition we've ever made.
So yeah, she's cinnamon because you don't want her to give you a mouthful.
See, it works.
It works on so many levels.
Everything
Can't
about
believe
this,
this.
works on all. It's gonna suck when they all die.
Okay.
Well, not for them. They'll love it.
Okay.
So we have backup coming, which means we should probably
Yes.
make a battle plan for which one of these 3 chaos we should take out first. I'm feeling like it's
Haka is the noise you make when you eat cinnamon as well.
yeah,
Oh my god.
so good. I can't believe. Okay, yeah, this is the best acquisition so far. Like I don't know how you feel, but I feel like either trying to get the Psyker because the Psyker's behind the battlefield, or somehow getting the tech adept as a tech
Yeah.
priest.
So I
Okay.
said a little of this off camera. My priority would be Tech Adept, Psyker, Space Marine, but
Yeah.
because the Tech Adept is probably going to be the hardest to get out of that area after we kill him, since it's in the middle of an enemy city, I think arguments for the Psyker could be made.
Well, the thing is, I feel like if we go for the... I just like going for the Psyker because it means we stop more horrors coming through.
Right. That's definitely why he was second on my list.
And I'm like, since we've already, we still killed the Tech Adept twice.
How did we kill him twice? I missed the second time, apparently.
When he was
we
teleporting away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he wasn't dead yet.
No, we killed
You
him.
killed him and then he teleported. Yeah, his teleporter
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
went off.
Yeah, oh, you mean like when I first? Okay. I
No.
was
Yeah,
never
the
counting him as
the
dead.
first time you shot him was
Yeah.
when you killed
If they were able to repair him, I would classify him as dead at that point because once you're dead, you're dead.
Well,
That's
not
kind
this
of what
guy.
death is.
Yeah, but we thought he was dead
Sure.
when
Okay,
he
I get what
teleported
you're
away. Do we have any intel on that? Well, we have intel from Holt, I guess, that there's still 3 of them. So,
And they're
Plus
puppet
the one
master.
that's somewhere in space.
yeah. The problem with trying to find the Tech Adept is that we don't know where the Tech Adept is. We can we can make assumptions that he might be near the
He was in the
forge.
city.
Right? Oh, right. He's in the city.
Yeah, he's in the city.
Yeah, like he's in the capital city, and that means he's going to be hanging out with the Forge trying to make that work again.
Well, if then we should be able to get some images from what's his skull.
Not unless we're there, because remember, we can't do any transmissions from a ship out because of how deep underground they are. So we'd have to be in the ship before I could possibly get any stuff from him.
He'd have to sneak through air vents and get his way out, and then jack into a broadcast system and send it to us.
Yeah, but we haven't told him to do that, so he wouldn't do it.
So he's just going to sit there until we show back up, and Grunts can give him, or Merritt can give him instructions.
Yeah, and then and then we can see what he's been seeing.
But but because I feel like the issue with the tech adept is that I find that it's like him being in the city means that he's going to be really hard to find compared to the other two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I can see where you're going with that.
So I'd rather start with the ones that we can find. Like the Psyker.
Find being we just have to show up at a battle and hope that they're there.
No, I'm saying we show up to the battle where we see that there are horrors.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's where he's going to be.
Because we can get information from whatever battlefronts we want. And once we get reports of confirmed reports of horrors, we'd then try and find a good place to teleport in.
We do an off-spec scan from one of the ships to get some coordinates, and then we drop on him
with some murder servitors and go to town. It's the idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyone have any other thoughts about that, or should we just give it a try? Because at this point, right, we can do teleports from the city. Like quick ones. It wouldn't burn out. That should have been...
So are you... Mm-hmm. Here, question. Are you waiting for your troops to arrive? Your troops are going to take... Let's see, where are they right now? They are coming from Damaris. You have about 1,000 people packing into a ship that's much too small for them, but they'll be able to do it at least just to get to you. Do you want them to leave from Damaris, go up to Sigmund's Folly, Footfall, all the way up past Malazil, and then over to there? Or do you want to try them? Do you want them to try to find shorter routes straight from Damaris? Go hit Footfall and straight over.
So
path do you want them to take?
I think there's no point in waiting for them because with the plan we have with the small incursion force, they wouldn't be helping out on that mission anyways, and I'd rather not have them try and warp through the cauldron. And since
they should.
I was going to say the unappreciated deal has made it at least up to Footfall, and I think it's just safer that they use our already established paths.
Yep.
Okay.
Because last time Sigmund tried to navigate close to Cauldron, he found a fucking planet.
Well, so it was a good thing.
Yeah, but we're not trying to find planets at the moment. We don't need
trying to get to where we're going really quickly.
Yeah.
Everyone on there is rank 40, and it does not have the Runecaster. Okay, so it is going to take them...
No, we shouldn't even know.
Yeah, no.
Well, we can... No.
They can give us an estimate before
they can send us a message at when they turn up at every jump. And then we can kind of get an idea of how long... I mean, we can get an estimate from... surely we can make our own estimate. We know how long that would take for the unappreciated deal. I would assume.
Okay, I've got how long it'll take them. So, you're thinking... Maybe, let's see. My calculator. You're thinking it should take them real time for you just under a month, 25 days. To
That's
get
not
up
bad. That's quicker than I thought it would be.
That's best case, no issues. That's how long you think it'll take.
There's gonna be issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's so you're just going to wait now, and
No. I think we need to
No,
attack
we're
this.
going to go ahead with our part.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to wait until you find a battle that has
Right.
the okay.
And then we're gonna
Okay.
teleport in with us and however many, like, how many murder
I thought
servitors?
Hulk already had the location of the psycho.
No, we know
No,
that
he'll just be.
at
We know,
a
like-
battlefield.
He's going to be at a battlefield. We don't know what battlefield, and like we don't have physical coordinates to teleport to.
And we'll arrange like a pickup location where we'll send a message and then they'll use the coordinates and pick us up later.
Yeah.
So there's not going to be a quick get out, but we don't have to walk back or whatever.
Okay.
And while we're waiting for that, I need to talk to the machine spirit of the silkworm and try to work with that situation as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
see if there's anything left of the creepy guy.
Let's do that first, right now.
So also, Holt needs to spend the next 5 days in medbay because he still
it's-
isn't.
Because he's still dying.
Even after the first week, you're still.
Yeah, it would have
Okay.
taken him 14 days to fully regenerate.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
So.
off 2 would also be full now.
Yep. They're both healing up. Okay. So let's do what Merrick is doing with the silkworm.
Yep. So I'm gonna go directly to like the main cogitator banks in this one. I'm not doing this from the Mechanicus room. I'm getting as close to like the
You're actually
physical
going down
location
to
of the
it. Yep.
machine spirit as possible.
Gotcha.
Like I want the purest connection. And
Okay.
I do all my preparatory rituals, binary chants, anointing the thing with the sacred unguents, all sorts of stuff. Blasting a little bit of incense on it, and then I attempt to make contact with the machine spirit.
Okay. 5 degrees of success. Yeah. You talk to the machine spirit.
Alright, so basically what I'm asking is when I know that there was a foreign entity that merged itself with the machine spirit, and I want to know the way in which he did that, and whether it was whether the machine spirit was allowing of that, or whether it forced itself upon the machine spirit.
What you're getting from the machine spirit is that it was sort of an accident. No one really purposely meant for that to happen.
Interesting. And for lack of a better term, how does the machine spirit feel about what happened? Is it offended? Is it just kind of okay, that happened?
Yeah, it's pretty indifferent at the moment. It feels a lot less stressed now than it was, because it used to have this sort of strain on its engines that were sort of pushing it and wanting to keep moving at all times, but that's gone now from it. It feels much
Right.
calmer than it was, but it also feels a sort of small sense of loss, like a little bit of it's not there that was there before.
Right, because that's kind of the case. Interesting. Okay, well, if that's his opinion and it seems to be functioning properly, I do my ritual thanks for its service, and I close the connection.
Okay.
And this is something I'm going to have to think about, because this is really complicated for America. It's something he's going to spend time while we're waiting, pouring over in his head about how he's going to handle this situation. What's the countdown timer on the Escutarii, by the way?
About a week left at this point. So another week goes by while you're all planning out exactly how you're going to handle and find this. You're looking specifically for the psyker, the enemy psyker.
Oh, also, while this is happening, Anadar is giving me some pointers on the fire use of the Dark Eldar Shard.
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah! You want to use a real gun instead of that stupid human garbage?
I have expressed interest in his guns.
Okay. You also have I believe you intended to, but never actually examined any of the weapons that you took from the forge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
put a big bundle
We
of them in
have.
a bag.
If we do have time for that, I am gonna take a look at those as well. I'm interested in like.
Well, we had there was like a
design
week
process.
of, like you
And,
set
like-
all the stuff up and then we just been
Right.
messing about.
Right. Go ahead and roll tech use to take a good look at those as well.
I'm gonna have.
Assist with
Icarus
this.
assist. Yeah. And I assume the captain's telling me to do a good job. Hey,
10 degrees of success.
I really look at these guns.
Oh boy. Okay. The guns all have this symbol. If you take a look over to the right on the player save map.
Oh.
Well, that seems like a bad symbol.
Yeah, that seems like a bad one.
And taking a look at them, they've been modified heavily, apart from just changing.
Why didn't we notice this before when we were
You-
grabbing them?
You did. I mean, you never took a huge close look at them, though. You kind of just
We just
grabbed them
opened a
and put 'em up.
duffel bag and swept a pile of guns into it.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's not huge on them or anything. It's a tiny little thing next to the like the safety and a couple other little places on the weapon. But apart
we
from
destroy
modify, what was that?
Can we destroy these right now?
You could.
Yeah, after I figure out what I've figured out about them, yeah, sure.
So apart from the guns being a bit streamlined, having some better ammo capabilities and things like that, it actually to use them, it looks like you have to put part of your hand inside it. And taking a look inside it, it looks like there's some like needles or prongs or something in there that sort of actually attaches the weapon to you after you do so.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it when
That
the guns do that. It's
definitely
good.
seems like an improvement.
So
Well,
does
you
it
won't
seem
drop
like
it.
a permanent attachment?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It seems like that if this is attached to you, you're probably not going to be able to put it down.
Hmm. Alright, so I'm going to take detailed notes and records and images and all this stuff, and then we're destroying them all.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll to see if I can identify the symbol?
You're like a
Let's see.
demonology or something?
I have Forbidden Lore Heresy and Demonology. That might
I'd
be
say
relevant.
Heresy.
Forbidden Lore Heresy, yeah.
Okay.
0
Huh.
degrees of success.
You could re-roll that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. I
Okay.
think it's chaos, guys.
That is definitely a symbol of a lost or a what's the word one of the traitor legions. You're not exactly sure which.
Can I check? Because I've got some other things that I think might be
Like
good
what?
for that. Don't I have? There's like a bunch of different ones.
You
Oh,
have
my
common and scholastic lores, but
I'm
that wouldn't
sure.
really tell you that.
Which one?
Scholastic,
There
if
is-
it... Well, no, because that wouldn't be what their symbol used to be.
Isn't there like a legend?
Yeah, there's Scholastic
or-
Lore Legend.
Oh,
Which
like-
scholastic lore? Oh, you have them all, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got
Yeah.
all of them.
Is
Oh,
there
you
like
have
legend one
you
and
have-
about Marines?
You
and-
have Forbidden Lore Heresy, or at least it's on your.
Oh, do I?
It's on your thing.
I thought,
on your-
I thought you grabbed something like that. at some
Oh, I
point.
forgot I'm heretical.
I think
forgot
is
about
that heresy actually heresy though? It must be because it's a figment. No, wait.
Well, I mean, trader legions
It's
are
a traitor
definitely
legion. That's totally heresy.
No, I'm trying to remember because some of them I had to pick for other things.
Oh, I see.
So I don't
In
know
those
if it-
cases, at least I wrote down on my token
Yeah, I mean,
what they were instead.
doesn't
Let me
write
just
anything
double
down
check.
because he's a
Let me double.
crazy guy.
Then you probably have Forbidden Lore Heresy. Or you could just look at the Seneschal character and see what lore they come with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, like at rank 4 he can get heresy. It just
probably
depends
did.
on whether or not he bought it.
Well,
Yeah,
don't
yeah, I
you?
did
Haven't
buy it.
you?
Got it by now, considering
Okay.
we're dealing with heretics.
Okay, let
Like,
me just.
Go ahead, take the roll.
No heresy.
why wouldn't he have bought it?
Yeah, he's been hanging out with Holt.
It's because
Wow.
Icarus is a friggin'
real good
lunatic.
at we're real good at rolling today. Why don't you try
Maybe
that
you,
again?
yeah, you want to try that one again?
Oh, fine.
Or are you going to force us to fucking go all the way from Footfall to a Dark Elder meeting and then back before you roll again?
I'm tempted. I'm tempted.
Yeah, like
This fucking guy.
he basically did the same thing that I did.
Vendigroth
so-
had Vendigroth, when we rolled to see if he recognised the guy in power armor, he had a thing that was applicable for that. So
Definitely.
Let me take a look at his skills. Vendigroth's
I mean, the
skill.
good news is that we're so non-heretical that we don't
We have
know anything
no
about
idea.
Forbidden Lore Heresy.
like this is where it worked. Like this is actually how it should be in 40k, where it's like we just actually don't know shit. No, if they don't, nobody told you anything.
No, I don't think that. At least not on his sheet. He doesn't have anything that fit this.
No, I think
Well-
wasn't it me asking if it could have been another like Space Marines that was
He
were
was
using
asking
red
if-
armor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he was able to identify that it was a space marine, but that doesn't help us know.
No, I think he was able to identify that it wasn't a Space Marine.
No, he
That
didn't
it.
do that.
Oh, okay.
It was just that's definitely power armor that's red. Was I think
Yeah.
was as far as we got. in that.
If only we were recording these and could go back in time and listen to them, we could figure it out. We could figure it out.
Like we were pretty sure
Roll
it wasn't a
below at
space.
8.
Like we were pretty sure it wasn't a space marine, but
Yeah.
like I mean, it could be, and it was a fuzzy picture.
Mhm.
So we know that it's evil, and that's why we're destroying them
Okay.
Yeah,
like,
it used to be.
and sanctifying the remains. Like we're destroying them in a way so that we don't contaminate everything else.
If Merrick mentions to me that it does the thing where it plugs into your arm and drains your, then I'll explain how we've got a gun that does that too. But it like shoots all your gross blood and the stomach goo out at people, and it's cool as hell and not bad.
Okay, so
This sick filth.
you talk to the machine spirit. Was there anything else you wanted to do before we advance time a little bit?
No, I think I'm good at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since a week had passed, I am capable of fighting again.
I was gonna. I remembered after we'd already sent Sigmund away that I wanted to get some recall gloves, but yeah. I'll have to get them later. Oh,
Okay.
I have to
You
go
might not-
through
you
the
might-
grenade inventory and see what grenades we have.
Yep.
I think
Okay.
Kraken
Yep.
stun.
Mm-hmm.
So, over the next few days, there's a couple minor battles that occur. There's not a huge push, and there hasn't been a sighting of any sort of big sort of chaos monstrosity anywhere on the battlefield over the next couple days. There was one battle where the Space Marine was sighted, but nothing that would indicate to you that the Psyker was there. I'm going to say it's been 4 days, and you get a message from your ship that another ship has appeared on scanners and is quickly moving into range of the planet.
Okay. What is it?
Initial scans point out that it is a battle cruiser-sized vessel.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, that's
Can we move around to the other side of the planet?
They'd know we were here anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
We are on
But
the
they can
planet.
shoot directly at us. I mean, the ships.
I assume that we are actually on the planet because we have to be ready to get to the teleportarium quickly.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be. Because, I mean, you go up and down a lot, but...
Technically, couldn't you teleport us from the ship down to
No,
the
we don't
planet?
have a teleportarium.
Yeah, we can't
Oh,
teleport
you have to
from
be
a
on the
location.
Oh, okay.
We can only teleport to.
I thought we could teleport ourselves out when we teleported over there to a place, because otherwise our actual plan is really stupid and we shouldn't
Well,
do it.
no, they're gonna have to pick us up.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Yeah, like
we
that's
can't
what I
return
said
teleport.
initially. Is we
Mhm.
can't have them teleport us out of our deep strike.
I thought we were gonna like arrange a pickup point, like location where they were gonna go. We're gonna teleport everything in this zone.
No, they're gonna pick us up.
We're gonna have to land the shuttle.
Yeah.
Technically, we could do that, but I don't know how competent any of my guys would be at
No, then this
our
plan's
captain
really
is.
dumb. Like, this plan just doesn't work at all. We're gonna go there, kill a dude, and then we're surrounded by enemy forces, and we can't get out. Like this, the plan just doesn't work
We're
at all.
surrounded by like some mooks. Like
Yeah,
we
no,
might have
like,
to go to
we're-
the drop zone.
Then. Surrounded
bit.
by like all
We're
like
not surrounded by
any
it. No,
powerful
we're not
dudes who's
surrounded.
got-
We're not surrounded. We're behind enemy lines. But, like, the...
Well, he's just out on his own, like 100 miles from anybody, just sitting there.
No,
He definitely
no, he's
won't
at
have
the...
loads of backup. Like he's
no.
meant to be like directing the fight, so he's gonna have
Yeah, exactly. But
stuff
it does,
there, and,
that,
and if he's summoning horror, like we're going there based on the fact that the battlefield has horrors that he's been summoning there. He's not going to be like near the fight doing that.
yeah, but it also
And we're
means
just
that
gonna
he's-
go, and then we're gonna be sit like, oh well, here we are behind enemy lines.
No, we're not
Can't
gonna...
send a shot to pick us up because there's all the guys.
If we manage to kill the Psyker, it's not like we're just gonna sit around and wait while they attack us. Of course, we're gonna try and get out of dodge, but we can't teleport. We need
No.
to find an extraction point that
No,
we
but-
can get to
yeah.
and be picked up. And then we'll have to be picked up by a shuttle, probably.
The problem is that we bring down a shuttle, and then what happens if they just shoot it down?
Yeah,
Because our
which they're
shuttles
gonna
aren't
do because
strong enough.
they've got gun cutters. They will shoot it down.
Our
I mean-
our ships can shoot down the gun cutters.
It's like
What
it's
ship?
Not the shuttle can't.
Our void ships. They have
Void ships
guns.
can. Yeah, your void ships have turret ratings for that specific reason.
To shoot something that is basically like 500 feet off the ground from orbit.
Oh
like,
no, not from orbit.
Yeah, like we could, like
well, I mean, it's a moot
like our,
point
our
anyways.
plan currently is we go in, kill the guy, and then
Yes.
run
And
for
then-
a million years to find somewhere safe
No,
to
and
get picked up.
then we get to whatever our extraction point is, and that of course depends on
Look.
what the battlefield looks like. We're gonna have up-to-date information on what's actually in the battle, right? If there are gun cutters and it's swarming with them, of course we're not gonna go in because that's suicidal. But they don't have gun cutters in each of the battlefields, right? Like it depends on what the state of the battle is. It's not like the first time we see him, we're definitely just going to jump on him. Of course, we need to have all the information that's available to us.
I'm just making sure that we're not actually just killing ourselves because that was what the plan sounded like initially. Because we had no way out.
No, the way out has always been that we need to move somewhere else and be picked up by probably a shuttle or make it around to friendly territory because we can't teleport out. There's never been a talk about teleporting out because like we don't have tech to do that.
I just don't
assumption
think that's ever feasible.
Well, the assumption is that once we kill the Psyker, the horrors will, well...
No, they won't summon anymore. They'll still be the ones that he brought.
Yeah, but the ones that he can't control them, which means they'll attack...
Well, he can't really
Everything.
control them anyway.
He wasn't controlling them to begin with.
Yeah, so then they are less of an issue because there are a lot of other things that they can fight.
Well, that's not
They
even...
were doing that already.
Yeah.
Like all he's doing is summoning them and then just letting them do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
He's not controlling them at all. So killing
Exactly.
him doesn't actually like help us.
Of
Just
course
prevents
it
more
does.
from existing.
Also, he's the easiest one to kill, so that's why we're starting with him. Like,
Not the
But
easiest
he's
to
not
kill.
the easiest one to get
He's
to
the
and then
easiest
kill and then get out.
strategic target.
He's not the easiest one to like go
he
and
is
attack him and
way
then get
easier.
out.
Like, we can't get the tech adept because then we'd have to teleport into the fucking city and then fight our way down into the other ship and try and get out that way. The freaking Chaos Marine is in the middle of a battlefield, so we'd have to fight up to him, then kill him on the battlefield, and then fight our way back. Like, the Psyker is still the easiest one to get to.
Just because he's the easiest doesn't mean that it's still like feasible, though.
Yeah, but what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, I don't see another... Like, I don't have an idea for any other plan.
I just think we shouldn't do this thing where we're just gonna go in, kill a dude, and then go, well, here we are.
No, but that's never been the plan, though. I mean, of course we're going to have an exit strategy. You're just saying that we're not having an exit strategy, and we are having an exit strategy.
No, I just think the exit strategy, like, it's never applicable. Like, it's actually
It's a
like
big
that scenario
risk.
is never gonna happen.
Then what's our alternative? How do we handle the situation? What do we do?
I don't know, but I just think doing a thing that's not gonna work isn't a better idea than.
I don't
trying
think
to
there's
come
a
up with better
guarantee it's
idea.
not going to work. I think
No,
there's
neither
a good
did
chance
I.
that it will work.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to have a million gun cutters. They don't have the ability to produce that many.
Well, it also like depends on where he is, also.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, I think it's more likely that we just put ourselves into a really bad scenario that is going to be
I mean, we're going to always
incredibly
put us in
difficult to
ourselves
get out
in a...
of.
We're always going to put ourselves in a bad scenario, though. That's never been a...
Yeah.
Of course, we want to make it as
I just
good a
think it's-
scenario as possible, but it's,
yeah,
it's
but I
always
think
going to
that
be a
it's
bad
just gonna,
scenario.
like, I think it's always going to be like such a like
so
incredibly difficult task to get out again.
Well, I disagree, but...
Well, the problem is
can
that
can we teleport an exit vehicle with us? Is that possible?
No,
No, we don't have anything like that.
Well, the people
We
on this
could
planet would,
commandeer
but
a vehicle.
but we'd have to get something onto the into the thing and onto the teleportarium, like down all the corridors, which
Yeah.
would probably.
Yeah, but how
Wait a minute.
wide are the...
Wait a
you
minute.
can't-
Wait a minute. We do have shuttles that aren't assembled because we didn't have room for them, so they're in parts. We could teleport like the parts with us too, and then I could build it on site. We could disguise it and then attack. Well, no, we would probably have to attack and then build it.
But
Yes.
why couldn't you build it in the teleportarium? Is it
Yeah,
too
might
large?
not be
Probably
big
not
enough.
enough room.
Well, the
There's not
teleportarium was
that.
like it was a really big. Yeah, if there's not enough room. Okay, what I'm basically saying is like, okay, GM, as my war guy,
Yes.
seeing their different attacks and things they've done, is this a plan where like this is gonna work and we're not just gonna fucking go there and then go, well, here we are, we're now just fucked forever. Nice job, everybody. What a good idea this was.
And the plan, just for reference, is that we'd scan the battlefield. Once we find the Psyker, we would then teleport ourselves behind enemy lines, and at that point have some type of exit strategy. So we'd be like, we have to go over here, and we'll be picked up by a shuttle. And
then just
so that's
pray they don't have rocket launchers.
whatever. So that's the exit strategy. Then we'd teleport in, we'd kill the Psyker, and then we'd head to the extraction point. That's the proposed plan at the moment. What does our war guy say about that plan?
So, going in and attacking the Psyker is like an okay part of the plan, but your exit strategy is something that needs work. It's something that needs a bit more planning than just we get to the extraction point and fly away. Because given what you've seen, they do have plenty of air support. They have, they have vehicles on the ground as well. They have infantry. If you're behind enemy lines already, you need a clear way to get out of there safely.
Yeah,
So-
like the other option, of course, to doing this is we find out where he is and we just bombard him from space.
I like this plan.
Like,
I don't think.
I don't know why that's not on the table for some reason.
I
Speaking-
just assumed that we couldn't do that for two reasons. Well, main reason being that it's an NPC and you wouldn't be able to kill NPCs that way. But that's more of a meta reason. I would just assume that they can detect stuff like that and get the fuck out of Dodge.
It's hard to avoid a wide area.
Like a city-sized area getting bombarded from space with no
Well,
warning.
well then I guess the objection would be that we'd be killing our own troops
Actually,
as well.
he might have a personal teleporter like the tech,
Yeah.
so you could possibly escape that way.
Like
Okay,
we could try bombarding the area first and then teleporting in, so then whatever's there is
That's actually a good idea.
like smashed up good for when we get there.
then,
I mean,
then they'd
it
be
all
less likely
depends
to.
on if we have a ship that can get in position fast enough to do it before we think he's leaving.
So there is a ship in space that is battle cruiser sized, which is approaching the planet at the moment.
We also need to
it looked
like-
like. So, judging by your scanners, it looks like if it was coming to this planet, which you think it is, it missed its target and it actually ended up over near the star of this system. It is moving currently on regular, impulse power towards the planet, and you figure it's going to be there in 1 to 2 days on moving on regular power. You have a clear picture of it on your scanners. If you take a look at the ship map, your ships are right above the silkworm, and its relative size is right there as well.
Does it have identifying markings?
It's too far away.
Well, now considering the token's named Chaos, are we gonna assume that this is a Chaos ship?
Yes, this is a
It
Chaos
looks rather.
battle cruiser.
Yeah,
So this would be the fourth person, likely.
yeah.
All right, so
So yeah,
that's bad.
yeah, I'm definitely not on board with the current plan of leaving our ships to go down to the planet to get stuck there for God knows how long, while this dude shows up and blows up our ships in 2 days' time. I'm
Yeah,
definitely on
and
board
or
with that.
just like bombs us from orbit.
Well,
Yeah,
So we should let our war guy come up with a better exit strategy.
We should just start destroying the planet now, as best we can.
No, that's not happening. I'm
We're
invested
not
too
going to be
much
able to do
profit
enough
factor,
damage.
and we don't have enough. Like, we've never been able to destroy a whole fucking planet.
yeah, no, we wouldn't be able to. We can
We
we can bombard a city-sized area.
We just wouldn't destroy it, basically.
So, can we get any more information about that ship before we leave?
We could
Like-
do detailed scans of its weapon systems.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's pretty far out. So using your active scanners is. I guess you can scan across the system. Yeah, that should be
So that's scrutiny plus our ship's detect, right?
yes.
We are on an endeavor.
You are.
Oh, so that would be 20, correct?
And plus 10 for Endeavor, and
it's
then me
plus
telling
10
you,
on the Endeavor.
and me telling you to do it.
Well, and then there's the 10 just from base. So that's plus 30 total.
Yeah.
Are you...
Wow.
I don't even...
Okay, now let's just.
I'm waiting
watch
for 100.
this. Oh,
Hey, there we go.
There you go, finally.
7
I
degrees of
use-
success.
Used one of my uses. Plus 10 to any test.
Okay. Oh, one of those. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. It has some. Well, you're not exactly sure of the. They are definitely modified macro cannons, but it's got plasma broadside macro cannons on the side of it, very big ones. It has a lance on the front of the ship as well, and it definitely has torpedo tubes. It's
Okay.
also, yes, it also has a landing bay, so you're assuming it has a fleet of strike craft as well.
So, not that I expected detailed scans of the weapons to indicate otherwise, but obviously, Captain, the thing would just crush us in an instant if we actually got in combat with it.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, having rechecked my countdown timer, we have approximately 28 hours until the Skitarii arrive.
Okay.
Everything seems to be happening at once, Captain.
Yeah, and the Skitarii, how big would their ship be?
We don't know.
No idea. Like they could come and help us out on this one, but we should probably be here for that.
I can ask the...
This everything's
I can
happening
ask
at once thing. We are in control of making one of the things not happen right now.
Yeah, I mean...
We just don't go down to the planet right now, and we...
No, we're not going down to the planet. That's not happening.
We can hail the golden egg, and I can get Simon on the box and see if I can figure out if he knows any more details about the strength of the Skitarii force.
Sure. We should start moving away on our own impulse power, because I'm not staying put close by while this thing is moving in.
Do we have anybody left on the planet?
We have that partially completed dreadnought that we put down there.
We should probably get that.
Did we put it down there in the end, or did we just...
You
Yeah,
did.
no, we put it
Down
down
there.
there. But if we're leaving, we're going to take that with us, because I need that.
We also don't want the chaos to get it and complete it, because that would be bad.
Yeah, like 100%.
Well, I mean, we should be able to get down and pick that up. And I'm not saying we're leaving, we're just moving away from the Chaos ship.
Yeah, we're just moving away so that thing doesn't annihilate us in 2 days' time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, are you leaving the planet, or are you just trying to circle around to stay on the opposite side of the planet, or?
No,
I
we're-
mean, even in the vicinity of a planet, space is very, very big. You
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
completely run away to stay out of range of it.
I mean, I don't want that thing to get in range of our ships. So while
Whatever
it's
we have to
moving
do for
towards-
that thing to not be able to shoot us is pretty
Yeah.
much
Okay.
the goal. So if that's just go around the other side,
So going around the other side's an option, but you lose sight of it. If it's in the shadow of your scanners, you don't know where it is. But
Yeah,
you
we're
also
not.
don't know
Yeah,
where you
no,
are.
we're not. We're just moving away from it.
Okay.
yeah, we'll just move.
Okay. You pull your ships back.
Mm-hmm. You want to hear something sad?
You're gonna lose the planet?
It's the end of
It's time to say
YouTube's
goodbye.
time. Yeah.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Fucking
Dirt.
chaos.
Goodbye, profit factor.
No, this is
It's
like.
okay. We've got 15 profit factor waiting at Sigmund's Folly to get picked up.
No, it's been overrun too. Fucking.
Well, we're
Ugh.
just gonna get back to Segment's Folly, then Nuggin's gonna have us roll on that encounter table, and then it's gonna be like Necrons burrowed
Prayer
up from
demon.
underneath her.